Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Komatsu SK1026 turbo skid steer. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. The serial number of this machine is A like Apple 8031. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. Price on a new machine like this these days about $45,000–$50,000. This machine currently has 4,548 hours on it. Now it may accumulate a few hours here and there because we do use it around the yard. As far as manufacturers go, Komatsu is number 2 in the world of heavy construction mining equipment. That's not because they're cheap. They build solid, reputable, reliable tractors that stand the test of time and hold their resale value. This machine weighs 7,600 pounds. The widest point is actually this bucket right here. It's considered a 72-inch bucket, but it's actually 74 inches wide because it's 72 inside. The highest point is the top of that cab at 6 foot 10 inches. The transportation length from the front of this cutting edge to the end of that counterweight or hood cover or engine cover is 12 foot 3 inches. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost all the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because this machine is essentially rust free. I mean, you'll see little spots where the paint's flecked off and the rainwater's gotten to it, but we in no way, shape, or form are in a corrosive environment. We're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of about 30 different large, well-organized contractors or municipalities we deal with here in the Metroplex. This particular skid steer had a conscientious maintenance manager that had an excellent maintenance program. That program rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines that we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and then I go out and I inspect it if the money's right and everything checks out on the machine before I write a check. As far as options go, this has got your standard hydraulics, which are with most skid steers, and it's got a high flow hydraulic. It's got a coupling system on it, which all skid steers do. This is a universal coupler. It's got a battery disconnect switch. Might be able to see it better from here, thing. Oh, maybe that. This engine right here is a Yanmar engine, very common engine. Matter of fact, Cat puts this engine in their machines, and the engine model is a S4D 98E. It's an 84 horsepower engine. This machine's got a 19-gallon fuel tank, which will run you from 12 to as many as 20 hours of operation, depending on your application. This machine is mechanically sound. Everything on it works. It's got a 2-speed transmission. Top speed is about 10 miles an hour. These tires here are about 85%, as you can see. But this tire here is the only one that's just a little more well worn, but all the others are 85%. We may have a tire back there that we can put on that machine. As far as things wrong with this machine, probably this tire right here is a little worn. But all the lights on it work. What else, Tank?
Nothing else wrong with it, but it does also have a pattern control.
Oh, it's got a pattern control valve. That's right. So you can change it from ISO to an alternate form of, if you're not used to the joystick control the way it is. This cutting edge is probably about 90% here. It's a brand new cutting edge. This bucket here again is 74 inches wide, it's 20 inches tall, and it's 33 inches deep. It's probably about a 3/4 yard bucket. The breakout force on this machine is 5,400 pounds, and the static tip load of this loader, which the lifting capacity of this loader is limited by the static tip load, in that the weight of the machine will give out before the hydraulics, so the machine will actually tip forward before the hydraulics give out. And that static tip load of this loader is 2,855 pounds. The operating load is usually half that. What else, Dave?
Let's run it.
We're going to run it in the next clip.